我的专业就是戏剧文学，我觉得就是戏剧它不应该只是待在纸上，它应该是去广泛的和很多的这个受众去接触。然后后来我就意识到有一个专业叫英日戏剧，然后就很好奇，就是戏剧应该是怎么应用。有一个概念给我一个很强烈的感受，它就叫做戏剧改变社会。就是我写这样一个作品，真的会对这个社会有一定的意义和影响吗？因为之前有太多的女性人物都是由男性剧作家或者男性作家去写出来的，然后女性作家在写的时候，她是有一个慢慢的去退掉男凝的这样的一个视角，去真的需要说自己的一个视角，自己的一个女性的视角，这是什么样子的。这两个人物他们都不是美好的，他们都不是主流人物，是有缺陷的。但你再仔细一看的时候，哎，他好像又有点可爱，他又可以去在这样的困难过程中又去努力的去维持自己的生活，他们这种生命的爱力和韧力又出来了。然后再往下看之后，你会发现，就把他们两个人物的家庭全都挖掘出来，就会发现这两个人物其实也有他们的这种可怜性。我写的都是年轻女性，而且我也是通过交流发现，年轻女性在那个阶段，尤其是从20多岁刚离开学校到步入社会的时候，就是很迷茫，就是很困惑，因为他们的世界观对这个世界的认知是不稳定的。一方面是来自于这个社会和他们的家庭强加给他们的世界观，另一方面是在他们自己成长过程当中，他们好像朦朦胧意识到，好像也不是这样，我好像也可以另外的活法。这种思绪就在他们的这个头脑当中不停的这种反复，这种情绪本来就是在那个年纪段特别容易反复的。所以这也是这是我觉得他们会有这样的一个共鸣，然后觉得很少会有把这种女性的这种矛盾，然后女性的不完美和又把女性的可爱这几点结合在一起，这样一个人物搬上舞台。
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. I'm from New Jersey now, currently based in London, and I play May. I guess my perspective of the character, as May's perspective of the world, the play, is that she is someone who has obviously dealt with a lot of trauma in her life and carries quite a bit of it with her, and it definitely answers to a lot of the decisions that she makes in her life, and also how she approaches people and the friendships she makes in a way that, she's very defensive, very protective of herself, but clearly someone who craves human interaction and yearns for that kind of friendship and a close bond. And then Joyce as the actor, I see a character who is very resilient, but I do think she's still very naive about life. And, the trauma that she goes through and her relationships with her family, it definitely shaped who she is.
Hi, I'm Li Xu. I'm from China and I'm based in London now, and my character is called Mares. She's like an international student in London, and for me, I feel like her family she grew up with is like didn't give her enough love. So not enough love from her mom, because her mom sounds like a workaholic. Not enough love from her father either. That's why I feel like she generally will feel attracted to older men. And I think for her love life, there's like a journey who's older that could help her, just like what her father did to her stepmom. It's like a book that she should learn. So for her, she's like a love girl first, but then she realizes, oh, actually, I need support, I need money from men, because she wants to leave a family to another family that was running away from the family she had in China, doesn't love her, to another man's hug, cuddle to give her love. So that's her story, her grow-up process.
Hello, my name is Cameron, and I am the director of the show Our Dream of Being Madame.
My name is Nicholas. I'm the lighting and sound technician for the show.
My name is Clara, and I'm assisting Cameron with the show.
So I think for me, this show is about showing how you define it for yourself and how you live your life by your own choice. Because I need a female vision, and I don't. When there's like pregnancy pain in your show, abortion has been mentioned. Biologically, I don't know how it goes. I don't even know how there's a description. The script said like how should you take the pills? the whole, I don't understand them because it's not in my life.
Yeah.
I never been there. What we need to do is call them in to join, to truly understand the things. And you can see in our group, we have a lot of female identified teammates. So I need to ask and learn. And even in my daily life, I need to look for my female identified friends. So ask their advice. What do you think? How do you do these things if this thing happened to you? So like according this way, we need to learn what it is, and to learn things without what they're actual thinking.
I think an important distinction also to know, at least of how I see feminism, is that feminism is not just for women. There are plenty of ways how our society where feminism is not present, is also technically toxic to men. And I think that is something that we need to educate ourselves about and learn about. At the end of the day, I think, and this play sort of shows that as well, is I believe that feminism is about choice, freedom of choice, and without persecuting. They will not make the same decisions, but as long as they make the decisions for their own lives.
I mean, for me, every person is going to make choices based on their background, because that's how we navigate the world as humans. Is like we can't make choices based on what we don't know. So we always make choices based on our lived experiences or stories that we've heard. Are because of lived experiences. It's not right or wrong, it's just what they need at the time. And I feel like we all do that, and that's a human story.
I joined the project from January. We had this show in Camden and now Edinburgh. So for me, this is a long journey. And me and she has professional arguments, not personal, with the kind of like on script, changing, adaptation. And you know, sometimes because of budget and like some very objective elements, not everything that mentioned on script could be get into the reality or make it come on stage. So we need to kind of like being very rational. And I know as a playwright, it's very, very difficult, sad to cut some things. It's just like, the script is like your baby, your kid, so you want them whole. But like, from director's perspective, I have to serve the whole show, because I think you have to understand is that was on paper. When it makes it live, it's very distressed. A lot of support, a lot of department working together. So we have to sometimes like, it's very ideal on the paper, but it might not happen because of the venue size whatsoever. But so far, I think I loved everything. It's venue is the first time I entered it is quite small, but we only have 2-person acting the whole time. I like anything clean and simple, easy.
I think the show really benefits from an intimate venue.
Yeah.
It's a bit more of like a short story clip about 2 people's lives. And I think with being closer to it, an audience member can find themselves to be more involved.
Because we were thinking to just actually do sets, but time limits and somehow the budget is quite limited because this is like a small show so far. So we have to consider everything rationally instead of being too artistic sometimes that we just cannot make it come through. So we decided just to borrow chairs from theater so we can be kind of like easy travel to Edinburgh and then back to London, so we don't need to carry the heavy things. But actors being so supportive, all the costumes are brought then it's their own clothes. And we didn't do like makeup, whatever. We just wanted to keep it very real, genuine, sincere, honest, open audience. The story is all that matters. Because everything you have seen on stage, it's different people's real lives. So we make them take turns too. And when we're doing adaptation as well, I didn't just change the story itself. Maybe we just placed them, it was different orders, maybe shorten them because of time limits. And I don't think people would like to sit in theater for too long. That's if I'm the audience, I prefer like that. So what I work, I've always think that way. So yeah, I think the chairs is I always wanted to be used things in different ways to maximize the usage of one simple thing and don't overcomplicate things. And you need a lot of things on stage, shining it, but like acting is always key. Because in my opinion, the actor is all that matters on stage. all the departments are kind of like a support to these actors. So we need to provide them with not physical big space. It's a big, large space in their brain. They don't need to concern about the lights, sets. It's here, it's there. So, and we mine on most of our props as well. So like we don't reduce the possibility of making mistakes. Like, oh, I forgot my props. Well, I'll have to.
Watch up show the gift of being a madame. Thank you. Woo!